Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, selamat petang pada semua murid-murid CBN, okay, dan juga pada murid-murid daripada sekolah lain atau juga yang murid-murid yang sempat mengikuti live channel, live class dari channel saya ni. Okay, channel saya adalah untuk channel MX, okay, untuk tingkatan 4 dan tingkatan 5. Jadi pada murid-murid yang baru join, okay, yang belum pernah join sebelum ni, okay, untuk pengetahuan anda dan juga kepada murid-murid CBN juga, okay, nota saya telah letakkan di bahagian description, okay, you guys can download from the, you can look at the description below, dan you can see there is a link that I put it there for you to you can click the link to download the notes, okay, the module for the chapter 5. Okay, so hari ni kita nak buat kita nak bincang tentang bab 5, tingkatan 5, bab 5. Okay, alhamdulillah dalam masa cuti ni kita dapat selesaikan 2 bab, 2 bab kita dapat buat. Bab 4 vektor sudah habis, and then hari ini adalah bab 5, trigo. Okay, dah ada bagi salam. Okay, waalaikumsalam pada yang bagi salam. Okay, so as usual saya minta murid-murid saya CBN, okay, murid sekolah saya, tolong update kehadiran anda di bahagian live chat, okay. Dan untuk murid-murid saya, okay, ada murid-murid baru kat sini, okay, murid-murid baru yang baru masuk live chat ni, okay, anda, okay, if you have a question as usual, macam mana I pesan pada murid-murid saya CBN, kalau you guys ada masalah ataupun soalan, or you have another idea, okay, please voice out your idea or your problem di live chat here, okay. So jangan malu-malu, jangan segan, okay. So kalau you guys tak sempat, if our class sudah habis and then live chat sudah tak ada, then you can text, you can put your own your comment, okay, ataupun your problem dalam comment section, alright. So itu saja untuk hari ini, itu saja untuk permulaan. Alright, so as usual, I hope you guys sudah lihat pada bahagian description, and you guys sudah download the notes, okay, the module for chapter 5. Alright, so now for your information, chapter 5 is a big tajuk, okay. So I tak boleh nak habiskan dalam masa 1 hour and 30 minutes untuk the whole chapter, because I want to teach you very details, okay, bukan ringkas. Sebab kalau I teach you yang surface saja ataupun the what you call that, secara what you call that, not so brief ataupun not so tak lengkap lah, okay. So I rasa macam I takut you guys akan ada problem untuk bab ni, okay. Sebab because this chapter is actually very easy, sangat mudah, okay. That's why I split, okay, I split the chapter 5 into 2 class, okay. Untuk first day, untuk first class hari ini, kita akan belajar, we going to learn what is trigonometry, what is the angles, and also kalau sempat kita akan masuk solve the problem for the basic trigonometry. That is number 1, okay. The second class later after this, okay, maybe tomorrow or next, ataupun tak tahulah, tengok pada tarikh bila kita jumpa lagi. The second class baru kita akan learn how to prove, okay, how to prove the trigonometry, that one very hard. And also how to sketch the graph for trigonometry, that one's very easy, okay. You akan tengok sangat mudah, okay. As usual, MX semudah ABC, alright. Okay, so notes I dah share, this is the notes, alright. Notes I dah buat kat sini. So I akan go through dengan my notes so that you guys boleh download juga, dan kita boleh belajar sama-sama. Okay guys, so let's start our class for today. Alright, so trigonometry function ataupun kita panggil in Malay fungsi trigonometri chapter 5, very crucial this chapter because dia bukan saja keluar in paper 1 but also in paper 2. Okay, normally not every time keluar, tapi selalunya memang both paper akan keluar. Alright, in paper 1 normally the marks is around 6 marks, the minimum 6 marks. Paper 2 normally is 7 marks. the minimum. So if you total 7 and 6 already 13 marks. 13 markah, kalau anda dapat jawab betul, anda dah dapat almost 10 marks. Bila kita convert over 180, right? Okay, kejap, saya kira. 13 bahagi 180. Berapa ni? 7 markah, Korang dapat 7 markah. So, kalau korang dapat full marks lah for this tajuk, okay? So, I hope korang boleh buat, macam mana kita selesaikan vector that's so easy. I hope trigonometry juga you guys boleh faham, okay? So, let's start our first topic. So, the first topic is we want to identify positive and negative angles, okay? Right. So, guys, kalau if you refer to my notes, alright, there's a 4 quadrant dalam satu Cartesian plane, right? You already learned that things in your maths, okay? You boleh refer pada cikgu maths, So, if I draw the diagram, okay, this is the, this is my Cartesian plane. There's a 4 quadrant here, okay? This one we revise back what we already learned in maths, So, this one we label as first, second, third, and fourth quadrant, okay? So, this is the quadrant, first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, as we know that the first quadrant is from 0 degree until 90 degree because there are, this is the y-axis, right? So, from 0 until 90 degree and followed by second quadrant 90 until 180, etc., etc. So, the full circle here is equals to 360 degree. Okay, kena faham tu sebab benda tu anda telah belajar dalam maths. But in maths, we are not only deal with the angles in degree, but also we are deal with angle in term of pi. Itu tambahan dia. Okay, that is the additional for maths. So, if you look at the notes, so sini 0 degree, 90, 180 to 70, 360. Okay, guys. So sekarang, this is the angles that you already learned before. Okay, 0, 90, blah blah blah, whatever. But in maths, not only we are dealing with angle in degree, but also in term of pi. Okay, in term of pi. So, you must know that 0 degree to 90 degree actually is 0 until pi over 2. Okay? From 0 rad until pi over 2 rad. Actually, this is radian. Okay? We convert the degree into radian. Alright? So, this is the region for 0 to pi over 2. Pi over 2 actually equivalents to 90 degree. Always remember that. Okay. For second quadrant is between pi over 2, that means beyond pi over 2, that means until pi. Okay, so 180 degree actually is pi, is a pi angle, pi radian. Okay, so second quadrant, this is pi over 2, this is pi, and followed by here, okay, you may refer to the notes, which is 3 over 2 pi for 270. And 360 degree, actually you turning back and you return to original places, right? The original places is 0 degree, but when you make a complete circle, it comes back to the 0 degree, but that is not 0 degree, but we call as 360 degree. So this 360 degree will equals to 2 pi. Okay, so this is a 2 pi. So from here, if you look at my notes there, okay, my notes yang modul I buat tu, okay, the 2 pi radian equals to 360 degree, therefore, pi equals to berapa? 180 degree. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, sangat penting about the angle here, degree and radian, because this one sometimes, because we need to use this to solve the problem nanti, solve the problem involving trigonometry function. Sangat penting kalau dia bagi dalam angle in term of degree, then you need to solve in degree. If the soalan asking you in term of pi, you need to solve the problem by using pi as your final answer. Okay, so that is number 1. Now, number 2. After that, we want to learn the positive angle and negative angle. Very easy. Positive angle is how to recognize this is a positive angle? Positive angle is the angle that moving from x-axis anti-clockwise. Anti-clock. That means they are moving from first quadrant into the second, followed by third and fourth. That means they are anti-clockwise rotation. Anti-clock, right? Yeah, anti-clock. Sangat mudah. So positive angle is the anti-clockwise rotation. Rotation must be start from origin. Must be start from the x-axis in the first quadrant. Okay, so let's say this is okay, you see here this red line here kat sini kan. So I move from the x-axis towards this red line here. That means they are rotate from x-axis anti-clockwise. So this theta actually is a positive theta. That means positive angles. Okay, how about negative angle? Negative angle pula ialah the rotation of the angle from x-axis but follow the clockwise. That means they are rotate from the x-axis clockwise like this. Okay, you can see the different. Look at the blue color here. Okay, always remember the negative angle must be start from the x-axis on the first quadrant but rotate clockwise into the fourth quadrant. So dia akan rotate clockwise. First on the x-axis rotate to the fourth quadrant, third, second, and lastly first, and then they rotate again and again. Alright, so that is the difference between the red angle and the blue angle. The red angle is a positive angle because rotate anti-clock from the x-axis first quadrant, but for blue angle here is the negative angle because dia bergerak daripada mana? Bergerak from the x-axis towards the fourth quadrant. That means clockwise. Okay, so boleh refer pada notes I tu So there's daripada contoh I bagi tu, okay, kalau positif 60 darjah, that means they are rotate daripada x-axis naik ke atas on the first quadrant. So dia become 60 degree. Okay, you can refer. And if the negative angle, you see that negative 45 degree. Negative 45 degree is a rotate from x-axis into the fourth quadrant. Alright, that means they are following the clockwise. So they become negative 45. Okay, so that is about positive and negative angle. Now kita masuk latihan. Okay, actually latihan ini tak perlu buat, tapi because of I want to make sure every one of you, when you learn this topic, you fully understand what it's all about. Okay, if I jump to the how to solve the quadratic function, nanti you macam tengah-tengah macam mana nak buat. Okay, that's why we need to start from the scratch. Okay, so now let's do the first one. Okay, so example represent each of the following angle in the Cartesian plane and state the quadrant of the angle. So kalau anda lihat pada example alamak message. Okay, so if you look from the example, example yang I letak tu is the first quadrant 60 degree. That is how we draw the angle on the first quadrant for the 60 degree positive. Now untuk contoh satu, untuk satu A, we want to draw 70 degree, right? So first thing is to draw the line for 70 degree. Okay, this is the soalan 1A. 70 degree sangat mudah. 70 is less than 90, right? This is 0 and 90 degree. The maximum is 90 degree on the first quadrant. That means 70 must be lies in between first quadrant, in between 0 until 90 degree. So dia terletak on the first quadrant. Okay, this is basic mathematics. Okay, you sudah belajar during your form 4, I think. Okay, your form 4 kot. Okay, I tak ingat dah. Alright, so we just draw. Okay, how to draw? Now look at your angle, positive or negative? Positive 70. Positive 70, that means we must move from the x-axis anti-clock. Okay, anti-clock. Okay, so this is our 70 degree. Habis. Sangat mudah. Okay, sangat mudah. Alright, ada soalan ke setakat ini? You guys ada masalah ke? I hope you guys ada masalah. Okay, kalau ada masalah, please respond. Alright, so that is the first A. And the first B, all right, for B, 150 degree, that means 150 is already beyond the 90, right? Tapi but less than 180. So that will be on the second quadrant. This is your 150 degree. Sangat mudah. Okay, for 150 degree on the second quadrant, the line, and then the angle must be start rotate from the x-axis on the first quadrant anti-clock until it reach the line here. Okay, that's how we draw 150 degree. Okay, soalan just not only asking the angle but also to state the quadrant. Where is the quadrant? Okay, untuk first soalan ini adalah first quadrant, but second soalan this is the second quadrant. Okay, sangat mudah. Okay, so example 2. Okay, example 215 degree. 215 degree is the third quadrant. Why third quadrant? Because it's already beyond 180, but less than 270. Okay, so that's why 215 located inside the third quadrant. Okay, if you look at the example there, 215, the drawing, the sketching is located inside the third quadrant. All right, so 195. 195 also same, already beyond the 180, but less than 270. That means they are the angle of 195 is located inside the third quadrant. Okay, so you may draw the line so that it become 195 B2A 195 degree. So it's supposed to be here 195 degree third quadrant. Okay, this is the 2A here. Okay, so 195 degree on the third quadrant. Don't forget to label 195. Kalau tak label salah. Okay, you need to label the angle 195. And don't forget to state the quadrant of the angle. The angle is located inside the third quadrant. So this is third quadrant. Q ni stand for quadrant. Okay, so that is example for 195. How about 345? 345 is beyond 270 and also less than 360. So that means they are located, 345 should be located inside the fourth quadrant. Sangat mudah. Okay, that is number 1. That's second example. Now, I want to look at the third example. Third example ni yang menarik. Okay, because in mathematics, okay, in maths, you only learn until 360. But in maths, you are going to learn more than 360 degree. That means, apa maksud more than 360 degree? More than, the angle is beyond 360 degree means they make more than one complete rotation. Okay, apa maksud I? Contohnya kalau you lihat pada example 395, 395 itu. Okay, I draw dulu 395. Kalau as a logic lah, for logical thinking, 395 actually is already beyond 360. Okay, sudah lebih daripada 360. Okay, so guys, apa yang akan berlaku ialah how we draw 395 degree. Okay, 395 degree means you need to draw one complete, like this. You need to draw one complete circle because 395 is a positive, so it's an anti-clock. So this one already 360 degree, right? But our soalan is 395. So how much the difference between 395 and 360? Okay, so kalau you calculate 395 tolak 360, kita ada lagi balance 35 degree. That 35 degree should be lesser than 90, right? So lesser than 90, that means they are located in the first quadrant. So kita extend our line here in the first quadrant. So we just draw the line like this. Okay, so I start from here 0 degree until this point 360 and another 35 degree, so that it total become 395. Okay, 35 degree, the difference between 360 and 395, 35, right? 35 is less than 90, betul? So that's why dia letak dalam ini. Okay, dia terletak on the first quadrant. This is how we draw 395 degree. That's why you need to remember, at maths is beyond 360. Mathematics, yes, until 360, but at maths beyond 360. It can be 720, more beyond the 720 also. Okay, so please remember that. So this is the answer for 395. Sorry, example from the example 395 degree. So now this is the angle 395 and the quadrant is first quadrant. Okay, the quadrant is first quadrant, first quadrant here. All right, settle. Now 415 degree and 480 degree. So I just do one question saja. The second question you do yourself. Okay, you do yourself. If ada masalah baru you ceritalah. Okay, you tanya. So undo the 3A 415. Okay, 415 Untuk soalan alhamdulillah 3A 415 degree. Okay, guys, to draw before you draw the angles, okay, before you draw the angle, so always need you need to find the difference. You kena cari beza antara 415 and the basic angle 360. So berapa? 415 tolak 360, you are supposed to get 55. Okay, anda akan dapat 55. That's the difference. 55 now you make a conclusion. 55 is less than 90 degree, right? If less than 90 degree, that means dia terletak after you draw the circle, it's supposed to stop at the first quadrant because the difference is 55. Okay, less than 90. So now what I can do is, because 415 is a positive angle, so I start from x-axis and tick clock. So I rotate until, oh sorry, salah. Okay, I rotate until first quadrant. Okay, this is my 415 degree. Okay, so here, this is how we draw the angle. So 415, actually first thing you need to find the first one complete circle for 360, and then you need to find the difference between 360 and 415, which is 55 daripada calculation tadi. 55 is actually in between 0 until 90 degree. That's why it stop dalam first quadrant. Kalau let's say the difference is beyond 90 degree. Contoh macam soalan B, 480, right? So 480 korang tolak dengan 360, korang dapat berapa? 120. The difference is 120. If 120, after you finish one complete circle, and then there's another 120 that you need to draw, that means 180 is located in the second quadrant. Because daripada 91 hingga 180. So 180 is in between 91 to 180. That's why the final sketching on the second example, therefore 180 is supposed to be stopped on the second quadrant. Okay, dia akan terletak di second quadrant. Alright, so that is how we solve the problem. Okay guys, cuba tengok contoh ketiga in term of pi. That's why I told you, not only in degree but also pi. Please be careful. Now, for pi, very easy actually, because pi, how we change from degree into pi and pi into degree, you already learned in chapter 8. Okay, korang dah belajar bab 8 tahun lepas. Okay, bab 8 tahun lepas korang belajar apa? Sukatan membulat ataupun circular measure. Okay, how you change from angle to rad, and how you change from radian into a degree. Sorry, how you change from degree into radian and radian into degree. That's how you solve the problem. Okay, yeah, normally we don't know. Okay, let's say you look at the example 5/4 pi. Berapa 5/4 pi? So kalau korang rasa macam susah, tukar terus 5/4 pi ini you convert into degree. How to convert into degree? Darab je 180. Habis cerita. Abaikan pi tu. The pi you just don't bother about pi. Just take the 5/4 times 180. Okay, kalau you nak actual formula is 5/4 pi times 180 over by pi. That is the actual formula. But I nak senangkan hidup korang. If you want to convert in term of pi into the degree value, ambil the in term of pi value tu yang 5/4 example, you just start with 180, then you got the answer. You got the angle in degree. So 5/4 you darab dengan 180, you are supposed to get 2 to 5. 2 to 5 actually quadrant ke berapa? So korang dah tahu. 2 to 5 is the quadrant. Look at the example, yeah? Dia lukis sampai third quadrant. So bila dia sudah lukis until the third quadrant, korang kena label the angle is 5/4 pi. Do not labeling as 2 to 5. We are asking in term of pi, not in term of degree. Always remember that. Okay, kita ni nak belajar cari, nak hidup kan, nak hidup kena pandai sikit. Okay, kena, orang kata kena bijak lah, gunakan segala peluang yang ada. Okay, so that so sekarang if you, okay, let's say the soalan asking you in term of pi. Okay, contoh 5/4 pi ni tadi, after you draw into the third quadrant and then you labeling as 2 to 5 degree, apa akan berlaku? Adakah dia salah? No, dia tak salah. Jawapan you guys betul. Cuma you are not follow the instruction. The instruction asking you in term of pi. So maybe you will be penalized. So kalau contoh tak tahulah betul ke tidak. Kalau markah dia 2, korang dapatlah 1 sebab SS minus 1. Mungkin. Okay. So sebab you are not follow the instruction. Itu sebab korang di penalize 1 markah. Okay. So for A, 3/4 pi. Sangat mudah. Mana quadrant dia? Kita tak tahu. Okay, orang yang people that not so familiar with pi in the Cartesian plane, they will face this very difficult to draw. But actually, dia sangat mudah because we can convert into degree first. After that, we just state the value in term of pi. So 3/4 convert into degree, take the 3/4 times 180 sahaja. Okay. So it become 135. Okay, it become 135 degree. Okay, 135. So 135 degree adalah di mana? Second quadrant. So untuk soalan ini nombor 4A 3/4 pi. So bila kita draw, dia adalah 135 degree, that means positive So dia adalah second quadrant. Tapi bila when we label the angle, korang kena berhati-hati. Why? Because the soalan asking you in term of pi, not in term of degree. So this is how we solve the problem. So since we know that 3/4 pi is a 135, 135 is a second quadrant. So I just draw the circle, the rotation of the angle here until second quadrant. Connect, tarik dengan garisan, then label as 3/4 pi. That's all. Okay. So and then state the quadrant. Second quadrant. Itu sahaja. Alright. Now, second example tu you guys buat sendirilah. Okay, now example for negative 45 degree. Okay, korang boleh refer dekat situ. Okay, contoh dia sudah bagi negative 45 degree located on the fourth quadrant because they rotate from, it start move from the x-axis clockwise. Okay, from x-axis into the fourth quadrant. Okay, so itu contoh, korang boleh baca sendiri. I nak buat yang 5A. 5B, I leave it for you. Okay, 430 degree. 130 degree. Okay, number 5 5A. Negative 130 degree. Okay. Sangat mudah. So, because this is a, what we call it, negative angle, right? Negative angle, we need to move from x-axis clockwise. That means from x-axis into the fourth quadrant. Now, if for the negative angle, okay, for the negative angle, this one is 0 degree. This one will become negative 90, negative 270. This one will be 0. This is negative 90. This is negative 180. This will be negative 270, and turning back here, it become negative 360. Okay, the opposite value dengan positive angle. So 360 negative 130 degree is supposed to locate on the third quadrant, right? Because the third quadrant is from negative 90 until 180, right? And until negative 180. So we can draw like this. Okay, so this is how we draw the negative 130 degree, because they are start from x-axis and rotate clockwise. Until this point, until this line, the vertical line here, this is negative 90. It's not enough because we are talking about negative 180. This is negative 180, negative 130. This is 180. So negative 130 should be lesser than negative 180. That's why it located in between negative 90 dan negative 180. That's why it stopped here. Okay, so that is how you solve the problem for negative angle. Okay guys, itu basic dia, basic. Alright, so in your real exam SPM, this is not the soalan lah. Okay, this is not the soalan. This is the introduction. Okay, I need to show you how we solve this, how we learn, how to know the positive and negative angle. Itu saja. Alright. So seterusnya, on the second page, of my module, okay, you can see there, okay, 6 trigonometry function in angles of any angles. Okay, now number 1, we want to learn. There are six of trigonometry. Six terms. There's a 6 term in trigonometry, basic 6 term. Now I want to show you the first 3 basics. Okay, the first 3 basic angle. Okay, which is you already learned during your form 1 ke form 2 atau form 3. I pun tak tahu, tak ingat. Okay, so now number 1, if you look at the diagram, okay, there's a triangle. Okay, there's a right angle triangle. That inside the right angle triangle, we got theta there. Okay, that and then all the sided I already labeling as hypotenuse, opposite to theta, and adjacent to the theta. Okay, on the right side, right side ni yang penting. Okay, korang kena fill in korang kena fill in dia punya notes. Okay, so there's a angle, there's a right angle triangle, and then I labeling all the side with x, y, and r. Okay, this one x, y, and r here. Okay, so how we find the sine theta, how we find the cos theta and tangent theta. So kat sini, apa yang kita kena buat ialah kita kena tulis. Okay, so sine theta, kita kena tulis huruf apa over by huruf apa. Okay, kalau you guys tengok back to basic, balik kepada basic yang you learn in form 3 ke form 2 ke, I tak tahulah I tak pernah ajar lower form. So this one how we find the sine, tangent, and cos. Okay, so you look at my notes there. Sine equals to opposite over hypo, cos equals to adjacent over hypo, and etc. So what you need to do is sine, you just fill in the blank your notes there. So sine theta here is equals to sine opposite over hypo. That means y over r. For cos theta dia sama dengan adjacent. Okay, x bahagi r, hypotenuse. Dan juga for tangent theta is equals to y over x, iaitu opposite over adjacent. This is what you need to write down in your notes. Okay, your notes yang I dah provide to you. So sin theta equals to opposite over hypo, cos theta equals to adjacent over hypo, and tangent theta equals to opposite over adjacent. Okay, so sangat mudah. Ni yang korang belajar apa entah sokatoa, something like that. I tak tahu. I'm not familiar with that keywords. So it's up to you. How you want to hafal, you want to remember. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, tak ada masalah. As long you know. Okay, this is the basic, the first 3 basic. So look at the second notes. Okay, the second notes I'll give you another right angle triangle, and I labeling as 3, 4, and R. Okay, if you look at the example there, 3, 4, and R. Okay, how we find R? R actually is the hypotenuse. So to find the hypotenuse, that means the formula is 3 squared plus 4 squared, and we square root. That's why we got R equals to 5. Okay, so the conclusion, okay, you look at the right side, the conclusion that we can make is to find the C is equals to A squared tambah B squared square root. To find A equals to C squared minus B squared, and etc. Okay, that is the conclusion that we can make from the theorem Pythagoras. Okay, so korang pastikan tak ada masalah untuk nombor 2. Okay, now nombor 3. Alright, this is still the tajuk of 3 basic trigo. Another 3 basic trigo itu later, kejap lagi. Yang ni 3 basic rule, sine, cos, and tangent. Okay guys, untuk notes ini I terlupa nak edit. So you see here this one, find the length of OA and the value of sine, cosine and tangent, betul tak? Cari panjang OA. Tolong padam OA. OA tu cancel, jadikan dia find the length of OP. Pening. Okay? OP not OA. So sebenarnya arahan dia instruction find the length of OP and the values of sine, cosine and tangent theta. Okay? So look at the first 3A. The 3A give you a quadrant, a circle and a quadrant, and also a line of AP, and then there's a theta there, and the point of P 12,5. Okay, macam mana kita nak solve this problem? Okay, this one also you already learn in maths. So, tak apa, kita bincang sama-sama. OP 12 and 5. Alright. So this is theta. Okay guys, this is my soalan. Okay, this is the question for 3A. Find this theta. The soalan asking you to find OP, sin theta, cos theta and tangent theta. So before we find all those soalan and find the solution, okay, before that you need to know what is meant by this circle here and the coordinates given. Okay, this is the first quadrant, right? Number 1. Number 2, the coordinate P is given 12,5. And there's an angle theta here. Okay, the first step to solve this problem, you need to draw the triangle. You need to draw the right angle triangle. So how we draw this right angle triangle here? Based on this diagram, ini line OP korang kan, just tarik P ni, tarik sampai dia touch the x-axis. And then it form a right angle triangle. Okay, I tarik saja, dia akan jadi right angle triangle. Okay, this is my right angle triangle here. Okay, what we need to do next? Look at the coordinates given, 12 and 5. 12 represent x-axis, 5 represent the y-axis. 12 represent the x-axis, that means the horizontal axis here. That means berapa panjang horizontal ni? 12. Itulah maksud dia. Okay, kalau korang tengok kat tu, kenapa boleh ada 12 dan 5, right? Okay, so this is 12. This is your 12. And the height here represent the y-axis height, which is y-axis. So what's the coordinate of y-axis here? 5. So jawapannya sini 5. That's how we read the triangle. Okay, that's how we read the coordinates and then we put inside the triangle. So daripada coordinate P 12,5 kita akan dapat form a right angle triangle like this and labeling all the side 12 and 5. Okay, that is number 1. Now baru kita tengok soalan. How to find OP? OP is what? This is circle, right? OP actually is the radius of the circle. So OP actually equals to R. Okay, OP here actually is the radius of the circle. Radius equals to what? Radius equals to hypotenuse of the right angle triangle here. That's why very important tajuk theorem Pythagoras. You need to apply the theorem Pythagoras to find the OP. So OP equals to R equals to 12 squared tambah 5 squared square root. So korang akan dapat berapa? 12 squared tambah 5 squared 144 plus 25 169 square root 13. Double check, please double check. Betul ke 13? I pun tak ingat. Okay. So the answer for OP is square root 12 squared blah 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 equals to 13. That's how you solve the problem for OP number 1. Okay. Now, soalan seterusnya dia minta apa? Okay, seterusnya dia minta to find the sin theta, cos theta and tangent theta based on this diagram. Okay, you nak cari makcik-makcik tu semua kan? Senang je. Sin theta. Sin theta, kat sini dia dah bagi 5 kan? 5 per berapa? Okay, I tulis dulu soalan. Cos theta 12 over something and tangent theta berapa tu? 5 over something. Okay. Now, tugas kita fill in the blank saja. Guys, you look here. Sin theta. Sin actually equals to what? Tadi kita dah tengok kan conclusion on our notes. Okay, the conclusion say that sin theta actually equals to opposite over hypo. This is our theta. Opposite is 5. 5 kan? 5. But what is our hypo? Hypo is our OP, which is equals to R. R kita berapa? 13. Letaklah makcik 13. Semudah ABC. So, 5/13. Done. Basic Basic. This is basic. How about cos theta? Cos, look at the notes that I give you. According to our notes, cos theta equals to what? Adjacent bahagi apa? Hypo. Hypo kita berapa? Dah dapat dah makcik tu. 13. Letak 13. Semudah ABC lagi. Dan therefore, tangent theta equals to what? Tangent theta equals to opposite over adjacent. Opposite equals to 5. Adjacent kita berapa? Adjacent kita 12. Settle for our first topic. First example 3A. Okay, this is our example 3A. Alright. Now, 3B. 3A easy because all the answer positive. And also, and then the location is inside the first quadrant dalam sukuan pertama Okay, kalau anda lihat pada soalan kedua iaitu the right angle triangle formed by the diagram by the angle is inside the second quadrant. Okay, dalam second quadrant, ini yang penting. Second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Some of the value there, some of the coordinates inside all these three quadrants ada negative sign. So bila ada negative sign, if we have a negative sign, you need to be careful because your answer sometimes is a positive answer, sometimes is negative answer. So be careful when you substitute the value. Okay. Alamak, sekejap ada message. Okay dah. Alright, so kita sambung Now we are talking about this one. Okay, this one number 2. Okay, so guys, if you look at number 2, the quadrant let's draw the quadrant first, the diagram. And the angle is second quadrant. Okay, so before, as usual, let's start again. OP, the coordinate of P is given by negative 8, 6, negative 8, 6. Okay, what is mean by this coordinates? You need to draw from this coordinate. We can draw and label the right angle triangle side. So this is our OP. So we just draw a right angle triangle. Just drag your P until they touch the x-axis here. So dia akan jadi macam ni and 90 degree. Okay, dan jawapannya apa? 90 degree kat sini. Okay. What you need to do next? Macam tadi, the first question, you need to label your OP, your O until 90 degree here. I tak label and then this 90 degree sampai to P So how we label the value? Okay, it always depends on the coordinates here. Kalau korang lihat 0 bawah ini ialah horizontal, right? Horizontal, that means you are referring to x coordinate, which is sama dengan negative 8. Panjang makcik ini bukan 8, negatif 8. You need to put the negative. Okay, jangan tak letak negatif wajib. We are not talking about length. We are talking about the value. Okay, length cannot be in negative actually. But in this trigonometry, negative very important. So you need to make what we call that? Korang kena buat something exceptional lah, okay, untuk this topic saja, okay. If you learn in physics, length cannot be in negative, alright. So that is your negative 8 untuk the horizontal. How about your height? Height, you need to refer to the coordinate of y, okay. So the height is already 6 here. Kenapa 6? Kenapa 6? Because the coordinate is positive 6, so that's why I just write down here 6. But the coordinate of x is negative 8, so I put negative 8. Okay, settle Now, our first soalan is to find the length of OP. How we find OP? This is our OP here. So, as usual, makcik trigonometry. Makcik trigo kata, makcik trigo lah. Makcik hypotenuse here. Makcik hypotenuse say that OP equals to radius of the circle. So, equals to 6 squared plus negative 8 squared. Okay. Remember, every time you square the negative value, you supposed to get positive answer. So jangan risau. So OP sama dengan R sama dengan 6 square tambah negative 8 square square root. Okay, this is how we find the OP. Alright, we find the OP here. So R sama dengan makcik ni. Nampak negatif 8 ni? Bukan positif 8 negatif 8. Because the length here is negatif 8. Okay, so you solve this problem, then you supposed to get 10. Kan? 6, 8, 10. Okay, that is your OP. Okay, sangat mudah. Now, complete the next is sin theta, cos theta as usual and tangent theta. So from there we can make a conclusion. Okay, untuk second soalan, I letak kat sini saja. Ini untuk the first soalan. The second soalan punya answer I put it here. Okay, so for sin theta is equals to 6 over hypo. Hypo is positive, right? 6 over 10. For cos theta, negative 8, right? Negative 8 over by 10. And tangent is equals to 6 over negative 8. Okay, mesti korang happy dapat jawapan, betul? Sin theta, bukan yang ni ini untuk first answer, ini untuk second question. This is the first question, this is the answer for second question here. Okay, korang mesti happy because we already obtained the sin theta, cos theta, tangent theta here. But this is not the answer. Look carefully, 6 over 10. You need to simplify. Korang happy dapat jawapan, tapi satu lagi problem kita terlupa, we forgot to simplify our answer. Itu pun bahaya kalau pemeriksa, kalau arahan kata tak simplify, salah, habis. So please be careful, always simplify your answer. Okay, so actually the answer 6 over 10 actually equals to what? 3 over 5. Okay, korang kena kecilkan korang punya jawapan, so simplify. 4 over 5, 3 over 4. Okay, so the blue color is the actual answer because we already simplified the value. So sin theta equals to 3 over 5, cos theta equal to this, and tangent theta equal to this, negative 3 over 4. Satu lagi, negative must be put on the top or in the middle of the fraction. You cannot put the negative at the denominator. Tak boleh tak negative dekat bawah, dekat denominator like this. Okay, untuk calculation tak apa, but the final answer you must bring up your negative to the top ataupun the middle. You cannot put the negative at the denominator. Okay, ingat arahan that's the identity, that's a law of negative in the fraction. Okay, you cannot put that there. Okay, you cannot put the negative dalam denominator. Alright, that is second question. Now, okay, we still have C and D. Okay, the third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So the third quadrant the third quadrant, kalau anda lihat dia terletak inside, okay, the diagram inside the third quadrant, and then the P is negative 4, negative 3. This one I verbally saja because we already know, right? Okay, so the P is negative 4, negative 3. So what we need to do is, number one, we need to draw the triangle, the right angle triangle on the third quadrant, and it show that the right angle triangle, and labeling all the side negative 4, negative 3. Kenapa ada negative? Because the coordinates have negative. So that's why I told you, even we are not talking physics here. We are talking about trigonometry. So trigonometry, we need to make exceptional for the length, because length untuk trigo kita boleh letak negatif dekat belakang based on their coordinates. Okay, so the horizontal length is negative 4 based on the x-axis, the x coordinate, and the height is negative 3 referring to the y coordinates. Therefore, your OP, how to find OP? OP equals to radius. So guna balik makcik hypotenuse tadi, korang akan dapat negative 4 squared tambah negative 3 squared. Square rootkan makcik tu, korang dapatlah pakcik 5. So, I just buat conclusion saja kat sini. For C, R equals to positive 5. Okay, R sama dengan positive 5. That is your OP. Okay, now we want to find sin theta, cos theta, tangent theta, whatever. So, you see that sin theta equals to opposite, right? Opposite over hypo. That's why opposite dia ialah negative 3 over by 5. Okay, so untuk sin theta cos theta itu, sin theta cos theta tangent theta, okay, the sin theta is negative 3 over by 5, cos theta equals to negative 4/5 and tangent theta equals to negative 3/-4. This is our soalan here for the third quadrant. You see here, r equals to 5, and then we fill in we complete the sin theta, cos and tangent here. Okay, now this one is the simplest. This one also simplest, but our tangent is not the simplest because negative 3/-4, what will be the answer? The answer is positive answer. So actually from here, we can make a conclusion equals to 3/4 because negative and negative cancel each other. So that is your answer for third question. And the fourth quadrant on the soalan donkey, okay, as usual, your OP, okay, you find your OP, donkey, OP iaitu R, sama dengan R. So, OP sama berapa ni? 5 and negative 12. Negative 12 and 5. 1, 4, 4, 25, 1, 6, 9, 13. Okay. Korang kena dapat R korang ialah 13. Okay. So, that is your OP, Now, sin theta, cos theta. Sin theta, cos theta, tangent theta. Okay. So, sin theta is equals to negative 12 opposite over by hypo, which is 13, negative 12/13, followed by cos equals to adjacent over hypo, 5/13, and the tangent theta equals to negative 12 over by adjacent. Okay, opposite is negative 12, adjacent is 5. So, this is the, this is the answer for donkey. Okay, for donkey. Sangat mudah, sangat mudah. Now, yang I nak bincang ialah number 5. Look at number 5 lah. E, the conclusion. Okay, now based on our example from A, B, C, and D, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant here. Okay, first, second, third, and fourth quadrant that we already did the sine, cos, and tangent here. Now we jump to the conclusion. So, if you look at number 5, the E, I put the conclusion there. Sin theta is positive for quadrant for theta in quadrant berapa and berapa. Cos theta is always positive in which quadrant? Tangent positive for theta in quadrant upper and upper. You already learned in maths, and also we already proved in our calculation here. Mana yang positive and negative answer. So, from there, we can feel, kita boleh buat conclusion kat sini. Okay, so I dah bagikan gambar Cartesian on your right side there. So, on the Cartesian right side there, okay, there's a column, there's a box there. So, for sin theta, on the first quadrant, all is positive, okay. So, on the first quadrant, we can make a conclusion, all value, sine, cos, and tangent are positive. In our second quadrant here, okay, in our second quadrant, okay, sine theta, cos theta, and tangent theta. Okay, siapa dia? On the second quadrant, only sine positive. Okay, only sine is positive, but the rest will be negative. So, dalam you punya box itu, you need to put in positive on sine theta, but negative on the cos theta and the tangent theta box. Okay, how about third quadrant? For third quadrant, only tangent positive. Only tangent positive. So what happened to sine and cos? Both of them will be negative. And the fourth quadrant only cos positive, but the rest is negative. Alright, this is the conclusion. Okay, first quadrant all is positive. Second quadrant sine saja. Third quadrant tangent, and fourth quadrant only cos positive. Selain daripada yang I tulis dekat masing-masing punya quadrant adalah negatif. Yang I tulis here just only for the positive. Except the first quadrant. First quadrant all maksudnya semua. Sine, cos, and tangent semua is a positive. Alright, that is the conclusion we can make from our example A, B, C, and D. Okay. Now, I nak masuk yang seterusnya. Kita belum habis lagi. I nak habiskan part ni saja. Okay. So now, I nak masuk seterusnya ialah reference angle. Okay. Reference angle. Ataupun kita boleh panggil correspond angle lah. Correspond angle sudut sepadan dalam bahasa Melayu. Okey, sudut sepadan. Okay, apa itu correspond angle or reference angle or sudut sepadan? Okay, if you look at the notes, okay, my notes there, number 4, find the corresponding reference angle of the theta below. That means we want to find the correspond angle, sangat mudah. Okay, before we find the correspond angle, this is my quadrant, right? Okay, this is the first characteristic of the quadrant. All positive sign, cosecant, positive, blah blah blah, whatever. I nak use tambah lagi sikit kat sini. Okay, untuk first quadrant, reference angle, okay guys, this is I want you to put in dalam your diagram. Okay, so on our first, second, and this is the second characteristic of the quadrant. The first characteristic is about sin, cos, tangent, positive and negative. Now the second characteristic of the quadrant is about RA. Apa itu RA? Reference angle. Apa tu reference angle? Sudut apa tu? Sudut correspond angle, bahasa Melayu panggil apa Sudut tadi ada sebut dah, ada lupa dah. Okay, korang ingatlah sendiri. Okay, so correspond angle sudut sepadan. Okay, sudut sepadan. Alright, now for the first quadrant, the sudut sepadan here RA is theta. So whatever value that you obtain equals to 60, let's say, equals to 70, equals to 15, that lesser than 90 degree, that means they are located in the first quadrant. That is your RA. Now, how to find the RA on the second quadrant? To find the RA, the correspond theta equals to 180 minus with the theta that you obtain from your calculator. For the third quadrant, korang senang saja ambil theta that you obtain from the calculator, tolak, bukan tolak, tambah. This is tambah, okay, betul kan? Senang saja. Okay, for the third quadrant, korang ambil theta tambah 180. This one 180 minus theta, but this one 180 plus dengan theta for third quadrant. And the last quadrant, fourth quadrant, 360 minus theta. Okay, that's how we find the reference angle ataupun correspond angle, atau Melayu kita panggil sudut sepadan. Okay, now look at number 4. Find the correspond angle ataupun reference angle of the following. Okay, ada berapa banyak ni? Okay, ada banyak Ada banyak. Okay. So, 4A sangat mudah. 4A is the first quadrant, 55 degree. So, memang kita tulis, kalau first quadrant memang kita tulis theta saja, 55. That's all. Untuk second quadrant, okay, for the second quadrant, you look at the, you look at the question B. Question B is located on the second quadrant. Second quadrant said that the formula is to find the RA equals to 180 tolak theta. So, reference angle sama dengan apa? Box tolak 110 kan? So, berapa dalam box tu? 180 tolak 110 sama dengan 70. That is the reference angle for 110. 110 degree equals to 70 degree in term of reference angle. Itu maksud dia. Okay, untuk soalan C soalan C, 215 is located in the third quadrant here. Mana third? Sini. This is the third quadrant. So, 215, okay. Sorry, kat sini ke tolak Oh, okay. I silap kat sini. Betul lah, tolak ni. Tolak, okay. Theta sebab theta dia besar, okay. Theta dia besar. Theta not necessarily less than 90, Theta can be more than 90. So, here, this one we want to find the correspond angle, So, theta 215 tolak 180. That's why we got 35 degree. And the fourth quadrant sangat mudah. Box tolak 300, right? That box is 360 tolak 300. That's why the correspond equals to 60. Okay? Sangat mudah. And the conclusion. Ni conclusion tu. Okay. The conclusion. Okay. The reference angle is an acute angle that form between the rotating ray of the angle and the value of 360 degree and 180 degree. Okay, that means kat sini I betul apa? You kena tulis dekat garisan itu form between the rotating ray of the angle and the value of 180 degree and 360 degree. That means you need to find the difference and between these two number, okay? So from the diagram we can make a conclusion. Okay, ni lah. Oh, okay, ni lah dia. You need to fill in the gambar This is the gambar, right? Okay, the gambar that I provide to you. So RA, this one, this is the second quadrant. Okay, second quadrant here. Nampak Okay, this one 180 tolak theta. This one theta minus 180. This one should be theta, and this is the fourth quadrant 360 minus theta. Okay, dan bawah ini adalah another conclusion that we can make. Okay, this is the identity. Okay, identity of the angles. Okay, so sin theta equals to sin 180 tolak theta, etc, etc. This one you need to hafal, you need to remember this what we call that identity. Okay, identity of the reference angle. Okay, so now if you look at the gambar bawah dia juga ada, I bagi you Cartesian plane. Okay, there is a theta, and then the angle sebelah dia corresponding ialah 180 minus theta. And the third quadrant pula, to find the third quadrant reference angle theta minus 180, then etc, etc. Okay, that is number 4E, the conclusion. Alright guys, so far ada soalan tak? Okay, kita belum masuk yang susah-susah lagi. Kita baru introduction to the trigonometry. Okay, now I hope you guys faham. Kalau ada soalan, you may write down your soalan, your problem in our live chat sini, ataupun kalau tak sempat, boleh juga tulis in the comment section. I will refer to the comment section and reply to your message. Okay, so look at number 5. Number 5 kita dah start dah. Okay, kita dah start sikit calculation. Alright, number 5, given the blah blah blah, korang bacalah sendiri. Okay, so yang penting kat sini ialah apa dia? Without using calculator, tanpa guna calculator. Without using calculator, right? Okay, before that, cos 51 equals to 0.6 blah blah blah, and find the trigo ratio of, okay, trigonometry ratio of 231. Maksud trigonometry ratio 231, that means you need to find the correspond angle of cos 231. So before we solve the problem, okay, if you look on the left side, there's a diagram of Cartesian plane. You need to draw the 231. Okay, draw 231. The 231 is a positive angle dan juga terletak on the third quadrant. Okay, 231 degree. So where's the theta? The corresponding theta should be here. Okay, this is the angle of 231. So the corresponding theta di sini yang letak should be on the third quadrant, right? What's the formula? Okay, that's why I tulis 231 minus what? According to our conclusion here, nak dapatkan corresponding angle 231 theta tolak 180, right? Tolak 180. So 231 tolak 180, letak 180, dan berapa jawapan korang dapat? 231 tolak 180 is 51. Okay, so from the diagram, from the notes, 231 minus box 180, then we are supposed to get 51 degree. This is our 51 degree correspond theta. Okay, this is our correspond theta. 51 degree here. Okay, this side only. Okay, guys, that is not the final answer. We are not talking about reference angle. We are talking about to find the value. Okay, ataupun to find the answer for cos 231 from the given cos 51 equals to 0. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys, apa yang kita kena buat? Now, cos 231 actually equals to what? Okay, if you look here, the cos to the 231 is located on the third quadrant, right? On the third quadrant. So on the third quadrant actually equals to cos 51 degree. Okay, you see here, careful This is our soalan, cos 231. Dia sama dengan siapa? The correspond angle of cos 231, which is cos 51. Okay, cos 51. But, tapi, mana tadi? Ni. Tapi, you need to check. On the third quadrant, what is the, now, this one is the second characteristic of the quadrant. We tolak, we got 51. Now, after we settle the second characteristic, now we need to look at the first characteristic. First characteristic, I told you, is about positive and negative angle, right? Positive and negative sine, cos, tangent, betul? On the third quadrant, look at here, third quadrant, mana third quadrant? Ni third quadrant korang, kan? Ya. Third quadrant sini, siapa yang positif? Tangent sahaja. Only tangent is a positive. So what happened to the rest? Sine and cos. Sine and cos will be negative. Therefore, to solve the problem for cos 231, you need to apply two things. Number one, you need to find the corresponding theta. This is your corresponding theta. Okay, 231 tolak 180 equals to 51. Settle. Second, you need to apply the first characteristic, which is cos 231 located on third quadrant. Third quadrant, the character is negative, right? For cos. So you need to put negative in front of cos 51. So kat sini dia akan jadi negatif. Okay, negatif. Kenapa ada negatif? Because third quadrant negative cos, negative sign, only tangent positive. Because of 231 located on the third quadrant, that's why it's become negative. We need to put negative. That's how we solve the problem. Okay, that is not the end. So negative cos 51 based on the, nampak kita tak guna calculator pun, kita just letak sign saja. Okay, so cos 231 equals to negative cos 51 based on the notes, based on the information given. Cos 51 equals to berapa? 0.6293. So just put 0.6293. Done. That is your answer for number 5. Okay, so semudah ABC, right? So first thing, you want to find the corresponding angle of 231, you need to apply the second characteristic, which is theta tolak 180. Then you get 51. You want to find the value of cos 231. Then 231, you need to equal to the correspond of that angle, which is equals to cos 51. But this negative came from the first characteristic. Okay, because the third quadrant only tangent positive, so the cos will become negative. That's why I put negative here. And then just cut and paste the cos 51 based on the soalan equals to 0.6293. Settle. Okay, that is your number 5. Okay, now I want to finish until number 7. Then we continue on the next class. Alright. So for number 6, okay, for number 6, okay, sine 70, sine 70 sama dengan 0.9397. Okay, that's the value given. And to find the trigo ratio of sine 610, 610 degree. Okay, apa maksud dia? You want to find the correspond, okay, and also solve the problem, find the value. Okay, sangat mudah. As usual, sebenarnya drawing ni tak perlu, tapi untuk lebih memahami, right? Okay, untuk lebih memahami, that's why we need to draw the circle. Okay, so guys, the soalan asking you to find the sine of 610. Find the sine of 610. Before we find the value of 610 sine, we need to draw the 610 degree. Kat mana location dia? Final location of the 610 degree. Now, one complete circle is 360. Second complete circle, double of 360 is 720. Dekat mana 610 located? That's why I told you, if you want to find the location, the final location of 610, you need to find the difference between the 610 and 360. So, kalau kita tolak makcik tu, kita akan dapat baki dia ialah 250. 250 degree is located on what quadrant? Third quadrant. Because third quadrant less than 270, right? So, kita kena draw lukisan ni. Because dia positif, that means dia kena anti-clock. One complete. Ya. Siap. Okay guys, this is the diagram of 610. 610 means, maksudnya one complete circle is 360, and then there are different berapa tadi? 250 lagi kan? 250 is located on the third quadrant. Because third quadrant from 180 to 270. So 250 here. Then I stop, garis. This is the angle of 610 degree. Settle But we want to find the correspond. how to find the reference angle ataupun correspond angle, atau bahasa Melayu kita panggil we call as sudut. Apa tadi? Correspond angle. Lupa. Okay. So correspond angle, what I mean is a correspond angle. Okay. Sudut sepadan. Okay, the sudut sepadan. Alright. So the first thing is what we need to do is 610. We just minus with 360 degree. Then we are supposed to get 250. Right? We are supposed to get 250. Boleh faham ya? 250. Now, this 250 we just already draw here on the third quadrant. Now, how to find the next? Okay, 250 is beyond the 90 degree, right? So what we need to do is we need to find the next reference angle for 250. Okay. 250 is located on the third quadrant. According to the third quadrant, on the third quadrant, to find RA actually equals to theta. This is our theta now. 250. We need to minus with 180. So, therefore, RA equals to 250 tolak dengan 180, dan we are supposed to get berapa? Okay, we are supposed to get 70. Okay, this is 70. So where is your RA? This is your RA, right? RA. Okay, how we label RA in our diagram here? Here, this is our RA. Okay, so inilah kita punya location of RA. The location of RA here, 70 degree. Okay, so first thing is you want to find this RA. First thing you need to differentiate between the 610 and 360. Then you got 250, right? 250 is located on the third quadrant. Okay, according to the third quadrant, this is the formula. Nak dapatkan sudut sepadan RA reference angle equals to sudut yang korang dapat 250 tadi tolak dengan 180, dan korang dapat 70 degree. Settle. This is your 70 degree. Okay, how to solve this problem? So we can make a conclusion. You see that sine 610 equals to sine 250. Right? First thing, this one, sine 610 equals to sine 250. Okay, sebab korang dah differentiate dia. Berapa dapat sine 250 kan? But this is not the final reference angle. Sine 250 juga, dia sama dengan berapa korang dapat tadi. Setelah tolak, korang akan dapat sine berapa tadi? 7O. Okay, sine 7O. Okay. So guys, sine 610 equals to sine 250, and then sine 250, the reference angle for this sine 250 sama dengan sine 70. That is the first thing you need to know. Second, after we already find the reference angle, we need to find the character, the characteristic of this sine. This sine located on the third quadrant, right? The angle. The 70 degree is located on the third quadrant. According to our basic, the third quadrant, mana third quadrant? Ni third quadrant korang. Third quadrant hanya tangent positif. What happened to sine? Sine is negative. Sama macam makcik tadi tu, yang makcik cos tadi, mula tadi. So, what happened to here? You need to put negative sign. Okay, you need to put negative sign like this. Okay, both. Sine 610 equals to sine 250 is the reference angle, but we need to put sign negative here because third quadrant. And 250, the reference for 250 is sine 70, and also we need to put negative because third quadrant here. This is a third quadrant. So, what is the final answer? The final answer adalah equals to negative sine 70 based on our notes is 0.9397. Dan that is your number 6. Okay, number 6. Okay, hopefully korang faham Alright, now we already the final question here is number 7. So number 7, okay, I buat kat sini sajalah, ada ruang sikit ni. So tangent, now we are talking about tangent. Sine cos sudah settle. Now tangent 25. Tangent 25 equals to 0.4663. Okay, look at the notes and find tangent 335. Tangent 335. Okay. Okay guys, this is the soalan here. Tangent 35 equal to this makcik. 25 equal to this. Tangent 335 sama dengan berapa? So to solve this problem, as usual, number one, you need to draw the diagram, the angle. Okay, so bila you draw the angle, you can see the character. Okay, kalau you guys tak mau lukis the diagram, the angle here, doesn't matter, also can. But to make sure you guys sudah pro. Oh yeah, I know. This is first thing is I need to find the correspond truths, and then I can find the what we call that, the character. The next character is negative or positive. So I want to use the second way. I assume every one of you sudah pro. I already show you the first and second. This is the beginning. Okay, beginner. Then you need to draw this and this. Now I assume this is the for the pro people. Okay, so sangat mudah. You want to solve the problem 335 degree, right, for tangent. So first thing, you need to know the location. Okay, sorry, you need to know the correspond of angle. How much the correspond for tangent 335? Sangat mudah. We know that the 335 is located on the fourth quadrant because less than 360. So the correspond will be the difference between the 360, tolak theta, right? Then you can get your RA, your correspond angle ataupun reference angle. So equals to reference angle equals to 360 tolak 335 equals to berapa ni? 360 tolak 335 25. Okay, so guys, this one tangent 335 equals to question mark sama dengan apa? Tangent bracket 360 tolak 335, then you are supposed to get tangent 25. Tangent 25 is your correspond angle for 335. Now, that is number one. We find the correspond. Second, after we find the correspond, if you look here, after I find the correspond, I need to find the character of this tangent, the RA, the reference angle character. Look at the 335. 335 located on the fourth quadrant. Mana fourth quadrant? Ni makcik fourth quadrant. According to makcik fourth quadrant, only cos yang positif. So what happened to pakcik tangent on the fourth quadrant? The pakcik tangent on the fourth quadrant for 335 adalah negative. Okay, negative angle. So what happened after we find the correspondence kat sini? You need to put the negative sign. Okay, you need to put the negative sign. This one, negative sign. So that we can make a conclusion. Tangent 335 degree equals to negative tangent 25. Kejap, sudah hilang notes. Okay. Okay, so after we find this one, okay, after the 335 equal to negative tangent 25, now what we need to do? Look at the notes. Tangent 25 equals to berapa? Kosong point berapa ni? 4663. Just cut and paste. So the final answer will be negative 0.4663. So this is our final answer. Okay, so guys, that will be the end of our class for today. So now I already teach you all the basics. Okay, what is let's refresh back balik tadi. We already learned what is the positive and negative angle, and also we already learned how to convert from degree into radian, into pi, and pi into degree back. And also we already learned how to determine the value of RA. Okay, sangat penting RA dengan apa tu, character of quadrant, sine, cos and tangent, positive, sine, negative, something like that. Okay, so you need to remember how. Okay, first mostly the question will be asking RA, okay, in SPM. So make sure you know how to find RA, ataupun Melayu dia kita panggil sudut sepadan. Okay, after you find the sudut sepadan, you need to know the character, either is a positive or negative. Based on this, mana tadi graph? Based on this here, okay? Positive and negative is based on here. To find the RA also based on here. I already state the formula here, okay? So guys, I think that will be enough for today. Okay, I takut korang meletup. So my notes masih ada lagi beberapa lagi kat situ. Okay, so I think tak boleh kot nak habiskan dalam 2 kali kelas. So maybe 3 times kita akan buat 3 kelas. So the following class I will continue the second lesson lah. Okay, the second lesson based on my notes here. Okay, so if you guys ada apa-apa masalah, please leave your problem in the comment section. Okay, yang mana nak subscribe pun boleh subscribe, boleh follow sebab I memang buat untuk MS Form 4 and Form 5. Okay, thanks guys untuk kelas hari ni. I will see you. Okay, I hope the MCO will be over. So next week kita boleh balik sekolah Dah lama tak balik sekolah. Okay, so harap-harap minggu depan kita boleh sekolah semula. Okay, so stay safe. I will see you on the next class. Okay guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.